In the beginning, there has always been the fight between good versus evil. Living in a world where they have to choose which side.
What did the Lord say? The Lord said, you want to win this battle? We went through it last night. You want to win this battle? How you going to do this? How you going to overcome this evil? That's what it's all about. 2 and 2. It's common sense. It ain't like the brother upstairs. It said, the prophets here, and over here, the prophets of the Lord. If you read the Bible like that, you're going to end up in hell. Yeah.
Shalom.
You got to have an understanding of the story. All the prophets, the true prophets, Jezebel made sure she was getting rid of them. Now, this Ahab is calling 400 and something after Jezebel don't kill all them. You have to know that those are not the prophets of God. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that? Yeah, what you saying?
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
The way I kind of understood the story was.
Can you speak up?
Concern was the role I believe Jehoshaphat played in the story was it was meant for Israel to win that war and get their land back, but not by the hands of Ahab because he was wicked.
That's the role Jehoshaphat played. That's what you understand. But I said it's one thing that's consistent throughout the whole story that never changed.
I'm sorry, can you?
There's one thing throughout the whole story is a point throughout the whole story that's keep being made that never changed. It's throughout the whole story from the beginning to the end.
Jehoshaphat, before he.
So the fact that they won the war, that's not a big factor in the story.
Okay.
You done?
Come.
Okay. You had your hand up, sir? You wanted to come back?
No lie, sir.
I seen your hand up.
Yes, sir. It was already refuted, sir.
Say what?
It was already refuted, sir.
Oh, okay. Hey, when y'all got your hands up, just stand up. Y'all taking too long. Just stand up so he can come to you.
I think that just Jehoshaphat played the voice of reason.
The voice of reason throughout the whole story?
Oh.
Okay, where was the reason when Ahab said, put on my garment? Remember, they started chasing Jehoshaphat, and what did he do? He cried out. He was like, what the hell is this? What part did Jehoshaphat play throughout the whole story? First, let's determine, is he in the whole story?
Gone.
Huh? Is Ahab in the whole story? Okay, that's a clue. Anybody else? Who else?
Upstairs. Shalom to the Holy Apostle.
Shalom. Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Yes, sir.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, okay? Sometimes we all got things on our mind. I do it too, and I forget. When it's the Sabbath, y'all say Shabbat shalom. It's the Sabbath. Everybody got that? So sometimes we forget, but we got to keep that going. Keep that in mind to show we remembering that it is the Sabbath. But Shabbat shalom, sir. What's going on?
Shabbat shalom. Yes, sir. I believe Jehoshaphat actually played the righteous in the story, and pretty much what God did was he moved the wicked out of the way and put the righteous in instead.
Why you believe that Ahab played the righteous in the story?
Jehoshaphat.
I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. Why you believe that Jehoshaphat played the righteous in the story?
Like what was stated earlier, he knew that.
Nope, no. All right, let's go. Who's next? What did I tell y'all to do? Give me your understanding from the story. If you're going to talk about Jehoshaphat being righteous, then the only thing you could go to is the scripture that says that he was righteous. There's a scripture right there in the story that says he was righteous. I don't need to hear your opinion. Yeah, go ahead.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. The sister already determined he knew Ahab was wicked. We got that. Go ahead.
I think Jehoshaphat played a role in the story because he reigned longer than all the other kings.
Why?
Because he followed God's laws. And
so he was what? Don't be afraid to say it because he said it because he was what?
He was righteous.
I know. I thought you already determined that. That's why, we only. If Ahab was wicked, Jehoshaphat was righteous. If Jehoshaphat knew Ahab was wicked, it was because Jehoshaphat was righteous. We got that. Mm-hmm. So now what?
The other,
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll be cutting the gag because y'all take so long. Y'all hesitate.
Well, I got the story that when I read it, Jehoshaphat reigned long, and all these other kings their time was cut short because they were wicked.
Well. If you want to really understand the story, at the end, after Ahab had died, who was next?
His son.
His son. And how long did he reign?
2 years.
Because of what?
He was evil. Like
he was wicked. So now we got something that keep popping up in the story. Now we're getting somewhere and through the sister again. We keep popping up that good and evil is there, right?
Yes.
Wickedness and righteousness is there. Y'all see that so far, right? Even at the end of the story, you got Jehoshaphat there, and then you still got what? The son of Ahab there, but the son of Ahab is what?
Wicked.
Right? And then you got how long Jehoshaphat ruled, and you got how long the son of Ahab ruled because of what? Jehoshaphat did that what was right. He did according to what his father did, but the son of Ahab was wicked. So we got that. What else do you have where you got evil and wickedness present? Y'all got to stand up. Don't start speaking to me in damn lip service.
Shabbat Shalom, Holy Apostle.
Shabbat Shalom.
Being that it's been established that
Excuse me?
Being that it has been established that Jehoshaphat was...
Okay, you didn't hear I asked the question?
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, you all lost. I asked the question. I need to answer to my question first. You stay there and give me what you think, and later on, I need somebody to answer my question. My question was, what else in the story got righteous and wickedness in it?
Shabbat Shalom, Holy Apostle.
Shabbat Shalom.
Where Ahab...
No. We already got that. Once you say Ahab, we already know wickedness.
Shabbat Shalom, Holy Apostle.
You still don't get it? You don't know nothing? Yeah.
Yes, sir. There was also righteousness and wickedness in heaven.
Okay, tell me about it.
When there was the righteous forces and the evil forces.
Okay, great. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. So we seeing, what did I say? There's one thing throughout the whole story that's consistent all the way through. It starts off at the beginning. Get Job chapter 1. Everybody get Job chapter 1. That council that in heaven that Rakah Kazak kept referring to, it had demons and it also had righteous forces in it. How do you know it had righteous forces in it? Because the scriptures tell you that it had demons in it. The scriptures tell you that God cannot lie. And the scriptures also tell you that it's impossible for God to tempt anybody. Everybody understand that? So the wicked forces went and did it. Okay? Read Job chapter 1. Job chapter 1, and we're going to start at verse 6. Why you didn't see that when I was Good.
Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
Yeah, they always have to come up and present themselves before God because He's the majesty. He's the supreme being. He's the sovereign king. Read on.
And Satan came also among them.
Okay, so Satan be there also in that council. So now in the story, throughout the whole story, you got something that's consistent, which is that evil and righteousness throughout the whole story. What else? There's one more thing that y'all missing where you got evil and righteousness that's in that story. Come on, just stand up. Now, you already gave us one. You did good.
Yes, sir. But the prophet Mike connived what that smote the righteous prophet.
What? Okay, what? Tell me something. You come on, brother. Come with it. The prophet. What? What about it?
Because he was a false prophet, and Micah was a prophet of the Lord. And
okay, it wasn't he.